How's it going, everybody? TC here once again. All you treasure magazine and story lovers. This is video number 12 of Long John Latham's True Treasure. This is a 50-cent issue from August of '69. So, pretty cool. I like the painting. These are always great paintings on these. Same guy did all of them, I believe, or at least most of them. And here's what's in there. Rockhound, is it valuable? A new question and answer column. Giant silver nuggets, collectibles, a real treasure. And the lost mine of Umpqua. Don't recall the story on that one, but anyway. Here's the page, and let's see, where's the guy that did the cover? There it is, cover artist Eugene Shortridge. Give him a shout out. Good artist, probably not with us anymore. There's the deal with panning for color with the publisher. And some more letters, some letters on this side here. I think there should be another page of them, maybe two. Yep. These are always interesting to read, the letters. Like that one, Golden, North Carolina. Some ideas for stories probably came from some of the letters too. Here's another letters page, a couple pages, so quite a bit on this one. That's cool. That's a Spanish helmet this guy found. A photo of an old helmet which was excavated outside of Florida. Sea limits. It's a caboset or pot helmet, circa 1550 to 80. Wow, that's pretty cool. Collier County. That's that's Naples. Spent a lot of time there in my grandmother's house when I was a kid. Lost mine of South Umpqua. Let's see where is that. It's near Tombstone, Arizona, I guess. Yep, Arizona. Shortridge, also the artwork on some of the interior pages here. There's a good old picture of somebody. Ed Schiefelin. Wow. There's a map of the area. Hopefully this will be in focus for y'all, so if you want to read it, you can. You just pause and read some of the articles here, or the stories. There's the end of that one. Here's Louisiana's Treasure Island. Interesting. Don't remember that. There's a good map of the area. That's cool. All right. Here's Mystery of the Giant Silver Nuggets. Where is this at? Colorado. Huh. You don't hear a lot about silver mines and silver nuggets. Most of the time, the silver ore I've ever seen is not actually, it just looks like rock, you know, kind of orangey looking. But I guess people have found solid silver nuggets before. This is a pretty cool one. Cave of the Golden Jesus. That goes back a ways. I don't see what the date is on this. Mexico declared independence from Spain, so this is pretty far back. Here's the rest of it. Another cartoon. Collectibles, a real treasure. Nickel-plated air rifle. That's cool. $4. Wow. 1902. I think my first BB gun I got was probably 25 bucks, maybe 30. Treasure ships of Lake Superior, yep. Pretty interesting. There's lots of ships in those lakes, as long as that's been used. Because some of the storms that can come up in any of those Great Lakes can be just as bad as a open ocean storms. That's why a lot of them are sunk. There's a map of the area and showing where some of them are. Most of them look like they're pretty close to shore. Huh. There's the thing. Is it valuable? Column. Question and answer. Pretty cool. Here's the rest of the is it valuable. Here's treasure answers your questions. And here's the rest of them. Questions and answers. And let's say Perils of Padre Island. Wow. Some more cool artwork by Shortridge. Spanish galleon off of Padre Island in November of '67. That's when this story takes place. Or at least the people who are apparently found it or were looking for it. I didn't read the story. There's a little, yeah, they found some stuff. There's a little cross. That's pretty cool. It's made out of gold. Pretty long article. And there's the rest of it with some of the pictures, some of the one doubloon anyway. And let's see what else. Oh, we only had one more article. Indian artifacts by the acre. Wow. Oklahoma. Wow. That was a pretty big archaeological excavation there. It says, what may have been the greatest battle ever fought in North America left a 30-acre plot in Oklahoma littered with both Stone Age and copper artifacts and with the bones of nearly 90,000 warriors. That's hard to believe. Wow. 90,000. It's hard to believe that happened at one time and there wasn't maybe an accumulation fighting over the same territory. Maybe, I don't know. That's just odd. Here's some classifieds and some of the more of the article on nuggets, silver nuggets. That was the rest of the silver nugget article. Bunch more classifieds. Another couple cartoons. And where rock hounding is king. California. That's where this is at. Pretty cool. All this tailing piles. That's wild. Here's somebody dredging. It's probably, it looks like maybe it's at least a 4 if not a 5-inch dredge. There's another picture of the dredge. Here's a cool old map from 1868 or 1868 to 1968. Agate beds. Pretty cool. There's a road. It looks like it's cutting right through. Contained, yeah, Highway 26, about 2 miles southwest of Plainville, or Prineville, Oregon. Many of the roadside cut banks contain heavy mixtures of valuable stones. A search in this vicinity is usually rewarding. That's pretty cool. There's another cartoon. Here's an old house. And some more. This shows the area where you can find stuff, apparently. The area's in Oregon. Semi-precious gemstone areas. Wow, quite a bit. I didn't realize Oregon had that much. I thought they were basically gold, mostly gold, but I was wrong about that. There's people looking up and down the hills, and here's a guy searching. Looks like another tailing pile from where they did the river or the road, cut through with the road. And the last page with the rock hound. And a little bit at the end here where it says treasure ships. And of course here's the back issue thing. Order form. And the very last page, the back page. The old $13 metal detector. It's almost like the old Radio Shack model. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed that. All you treasure lovers. Been a while since I did one of these. I'll do another one fairly soon. So y'all take care. Leave a comment, like, subscribe if you haven't, and ring that bell. Y'all take care.